You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
I just want to be very specific, right? I've seen all of the talk. I've seen a lot of the things that people have stated. You've had Lil Wayne say something. He was like, I don't know that young man. Like, do you? I don't know how it is they grew up. I only just caught up on them, up until X, Y, Z. And like I said, I understand that point of view. I get that. That's cool. No problem. He wanted to defend a young man. I got that. No problem. I've had other black people that wanted to roll up and they wanted to try to say a variety of things, right? And again, my main thing is the fact that I'm talking as a grown man and I'm looking at what this young man is doing. I'm looking at his possibilities and his opportunities and all of the many and great things that he can do. And I'm looking at it as the point that any foolish movement that he decides to make can completely end everything. And people want to debate, people want to bicker and say all of these other types of things, but nobody's focused on the main thing, right? So the image that you see directly in front of you is dealing with Ja Morant, right? And it's kind of cryptic. It's something that we have seen directly before, right? And my hope is this, right? Like I said, I don't wish anything negative directly on the young man. I don't want nothing negative to happen to him. And I've said this before. I've said this about other young men as well. I want him to make the best and the better choices out here in life, for his survival, right? And a lot of these cryptic messages, you see him saying, goodbye to the, little girl and to his mom and to his dad and all this other type of stuff. My main thing is who are the people that are specifically around him? Because obviously I'm not looking at this as a joke. Um, in a sense, I would technically hope that this is a joke. This would be a very tasteless joke, but I would hope that this is a joke. Um, so that, people really wouldn't be worried or concerned about the potentiality of, something negative taking place. But where are the people, all the celebrities that are, backing John Morant? Where are they at? All of the men who do sports analysis, where are you at? Right? All of the older black men in sports, where are you guys at? Right? Where is the NBA at specifically on this? Because this is dealing with, something quite serious. And usually it starts with a cry, right? Somebody crying out for help. And the other thing to look at is maybe the incidences that we have seen was, in a sense, John Morant, in a way, subconsciously crying out for a type of help that he is looking for, but he doesn't know specifically how it is within his being to come out and ask for help because we have strategically told men, especially black men, that it is not a masculine thing to come out and tell people that, yo, you need help. I'm going through some things. Like, I need somebody to, really hold me down right now. I need somebody to, talk to me. I need somebody to really, get through to me. Right? It's not masculine to go out there and actually seek help to better your survival, to better your life, to better your life expectancy. Right? That's what's been taught. That's what's been told. Because through all of the conversations that go on social media about black men, mental health is not one of those things. Out of all of the complaints, out of all of the things that normally go through, that's not one of the main things, right? And I know somebody might just so happen to bring up the one lady that was a psych and she was working with black men. That woman does not count. Sh it matters who the messenger is. That woman does not count. She was a poor messenger, and she was not. She was just not the one, right? So again, we're going to leave her directly out of this. Um, All I'm asking is that the people who are on social media who are famous, who have been, siding with John Morant, who have been defending him, who have been backing him up, all of these things throughout whatever incidences have been taking place, y'all are needed right now. Y'all should be the main ones looking out for this man, trying to figure out what specifically it is that you can do, how it is to get in contact with him, get in contact with some of his friends. Matter of fact, where are some of his friends at? Some of the friends that are condoning a lot of his actions. Where they have to sit up there and hold this man down and to talk to him to make sure that everything is okay. Like I said, I need all of these people to sit up there and show up. Everybody was so quick to show up when everybody was trying to condemn the actions of Ja Morant. Everybody wanted to come through and defend him, and they wanted to say all of this about everybody and all this stuff, right? So now is your time. Now is your time. Ain't nobody speaking. Ain't nobody talking about him. Now is your time because you wanted to defend him now in his actions. Now is your time to actually show up and actually show that you actually love this man, that you actually care. And it wasn't just some type of internet thing where it was like, oh, this is the hot thing. Let me just talk about it. Let me just defend this celebrity right now so I can get a couple of likes, so I can get a couple of retweets and all this other type of stuff. Like I said, that's what I'll be talking about. A lot of people who state that they are fans of somebody, they ain't really fans. They're fair weather. They ain't really fans. They ain't really with that person. They're not trying to really, make sure that person is doing good. They're not really looking out the best for that person. Because like I said before, if you really somebody who care about somebody, you're going to tell them the truth no matter what. It don't matter if this person is $100 million and in a sense your livelihood is basically riding on what it is that they're doing. If you're going to be honest about the situation, somebody real is going to tell that person no matter what. You're not going to be scared. You're not going to be shook. You're not going to do none of that. And this is why I stated the things that I stated before. You got too many people that are not looking at the bigger scope and how it is that these things are having an impact on both the physical life that he's living and both the mental life as well. Like I said, when you got a whole bunch of people telling you yes, you ain't never going to see yourself as being wrong. It ain't nothing that you can do that would ever be wrong. Because you'll always have somebody sitting up there telling you, yeah, you're doing the right thing, you're doing the right thing, yeah, keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that. Like I said, it's crazy. It's crazy. We've sat up here and watched on social media, even going by rap, we don't watch too many young black men and older black men self-destruct. Everything that they rapped about and talked about ended up coming to fruition, and it ended up being their life and being the end of their life. Go back and look at Tupac. Everything that he rapped about, everything that he thought about song, all the things he imagined about himself, how he was going to be in the casket, how he was going to be this, how he was going to be that, how he was not going to exist anymore. All of that came true because he was speaking that and bringing that directly into his life. And that's why I keep sitting up there telling people, even more than your actions, your words mean everything. So when you sit up there and speak a type of way about your life, you're calling that into your life. You're bringing that something that is present, that might not even known that you even existed. It was passing through. Now it knows that you exist. It's like, oh, you was here this whole time. I was going around and through you. I didn't even realize you was here. No problem. Now we really gonna be focused on you. Now we really gonna be bringing that energy to you because you're calling it forth. And 9 times out of 10, when you look at a lot of the music, when you look at a lot of the entertainers and everything like that, when it deals with young black men and young black males, they're calling a lot of negative things directly into their life. They're speaking it. They're making it a reality. And this is why I keep sitting up there telling people that adults ain't really adults, because if they were, they will understand how powerful the words actually are. And how it is that when you speak something and you're also walking in that exact same action, 50% speech, 50% body adds up to 100%. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? So like I said, hopefully the people out there that say that they really love and they care about Ja Morant and they've been backing up all of his actions through his suspensions, I hope they're going to be there by his side and help him get out of whatever mental place he's at this moment in time.